Hey everyone, I have some big news to share and an excruciatingly small haul and also a couple things that I've managed to get done. I've kind of been ADD lately and haven't been able to concentrate on anything at all for any decent amount of time, but I did manage to get a couple things done. So I'm gonna go ahead and get through the things that I've made first, and then the things that I bought. And then I'll get to the news. Yeah. So, my mom and I went to dinner last night because she had a gift card she's had since Christmas, but, so yeah, we finally got around to using that, and she had to stop into Michael's to get some eyeglass holder thingamabobs, and I got out of the car and decided to have a little look-see, and they had their Valentine's stuff marked down to 90%. I didn't go to Buck Wild because I pretty much had change in the bottom of my purse, basically, so I did get some really cool things for really cheap, though. So I got 3 stamps. I got, ooh, that's bad glare, the Hearts in a Jar. I got the Be Mine typewriter, and I got these really cute deer and the scallop heart thingamabob, and each of these stamps were only 13 cents. I know, I spent way too much on these. And then I'm really glad I didn't cave and buy them when they were $1.50 or $1 when they marked them down to $1. 13 cents is a pretty good deal, I think. So, and excuse my ratty coat. It's the only one I like to wear. It's the only one that's not a sweater. And it's really cold in the house right now. Anyways. So then I got 2 packs of these Can Company stickery mabobbers. I think I paid like 35 cents for each package. And I got them. I thought they were so cute. Because they've got like, wow, the freaking package. It's got like pull tabs on them. Watch me do this while looking through a camera and rip off the tag. Things like that. And there's that one. And then for some reason this one doesn't have that. It's just like loose in there. I don't know. So yeah. So I bought 2 packages of those for about 35 cents. The grand total of my purchase came to like $2.20, so I didn't spend too much. And then I bought 2 of these packages, and I got them because I like the little these, they're not chipboard, but they're thick. They're like cardstock cutouts, that's what it is. And I paid like 35 cents or something for these too. I like this one. This is what I pretty much bought the packages for, though. I loved these. I thought they were so cute. Yep, bought 2 packages of those. So then I made some stuff. And the first thing I made, I was trying to be like really creative, you know, and artsy, and just make amazing stuff that everybody else makes, and kind of turned out a little bit weird. So I kind of wanted to make my own take on the arty cake stuff, you know, because I think that stuff is weird. I thought, well, maybe I can make something weird and make it look amazing at the same time. So it actually makes me kind of laugh. I almost threw this in the garbage halfway through, but I decided to stick through it. So I have this mold. I don't even know where the mold is. Here it is. It's one of my mother's really ancient clay molds. Ouch. 1996. And I made the wings, the angel wings and the angel head out of that instant paper mache that I bought. And I used my alcohol ink and my Purple Martin Glimmer Mist, and went willy-nilly on the wings, and then painted her hair, painted her face white with acrylic paint, and then these flowers in the background and the leaves in the background were just leftover of the alcohol inks when I was dyeing wings and stuff like that. And then the back of it, and I was gonna drill a hole in it to make it kind of like a pendant almost, but I cannot find my little jewelry screwdriver hole maker majigger, so that's been put on hold for now. But the back of it was a wooden apple shape, and I was looking, I know I have some large wooden circles in my bins of wood, but I figured this is a shape I would absolutely never use. I mean, who wants a thin shape of an apple? So I painted it. I think I painted it. I don't remember. I painted it, and then because I was dyeing a whole bunch of different things with alcohol ink, and after I was done dyeing them, I still had alcohol ink left in the bowl, and I didn't want to waste it. Alcohol ink / paint mixture. So I'd sop it up with paper towels, and then I basically decoupaged it on the apple and made it, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but it's really textured. And then I went over it with a really, really, really thin coat of silver Rub and Buff. And there's some silver Rub and Buff on the zombie angel head too. So that is my take on an arty cake. I think I made her head didn't look horrible until I painted her face white. And then the white paint made all the imperfections of the instant paper mache more noticeable, so it looks like she's got scars. She just looks like a zombie angel. So, but the wings turned out really good with the paper mache. So then I made several flowers, but this is the only one that I have put a center in, so this is the only one I'm going to show you. So I made this flower from the leftover alcohol ink paint mixture, and I may put glitter on this flower. I'm not sure yet. And the last thing I made, and I'm really frustrated because my paper shredder, or not my paper shredder, my paper trimmer, it's a Cricut one. My mother bought it for me, technically last Christmas. The blade is dull already, and I don't use it a whole lot, so I'm really upset. And I got done with this card really early this morning, this first card, and I swear the paper trimmer was just fine. And then when I got home after dinner and tried to make another card because I have 3 birthday cards and a get well card to make. The blade was dull and it was tearing my paper. I was so upset. This is what's happening to my paper. But I did get one card made and I'm really happy with how it turned out. But I'm thinking I may have to send store-bought birthday and get well cards because I don't have the money to buy a new trimmer right now, and I had to get the cards done now, basically. But this is the card that I made, and I used for the card itself, I used this premium textured cardstock, and I have to say, I am not happy with how thin it turned out to be. I mean, this cheapy holiday cardstock is like 3 times thicker than that cardstock. So I'm not happy about that. But with the scrapbooking paper glued or taped onto there, it made it more sturdy, but it really is just a really flimsy paper. I'm not sure I'll be buying any more of that. So that's what I used to make the card. This kitty cat, I fussy cutted from, oh my goodness, sorry. I fussy cut it from a sheet in the Pet Pad Recollections that my mother got me a couple years ago because it was on clearance for $7. Anyways, I fussy cut it out the cat because the person I was making this for loves cats, and the stickled collar turned out horrible. First I tried to use like the pink part, the pink collar band. I used the Studio G, which worked perfectly. And then I tried to use the silver Crafty Chica paint writer. Oh my god, that was horrible. So then I tried to use the stupid Dollar Tree silver glitter glue because I didn't have any in Studio G brand. And it doesn't look like a circle, it just looks like a blob. So the collar, not great. But it's the best I could do. I don't know what to say. This background paper on the back here, that was from the same sheet as this cat. I had to cut out the cat because it was laying on like, or it was sitting on like, it would be easier to show. Like the cat was sitting on this blue carpet here, so I had to cut out the cat. But the yellow stripy paper was from the same scrapbooking sheet. And the happy birthday lettering was from one of the dies that that Bonnie gave me. Hold on now. Hold on. Whatcha? That Bonnie gave me. And the glue pen was a little bit fussy, but I got the words down and I don't have glue smudges everywhere, so I'm pretty happy. And then the person that I made this for is secretly jealous of my foam sticker collection, even though she won't admit it. So I knew that I just had to stick some foam stickers on here, which this is table scatter, but it's the same thing as foam stickers. So I knew I had to put some on her card because I know she secretly wants a stash as big as mine. She just won't admit it. So, oh, and this cat is really nice because it has flocking on it, so it's really fuzzy. It's almost like petting a real cat. So on the inside, I just used more of that paper, only I put the stripes horizontal. And then I cut this yarn ball out that was on the same sheet, but it was on the blue carpet part. And I glued that on there. So, what didn't go well with this card is the Tombow tape. Because even though I got it to dispense relatively easy on this card, for some reason, and not on everything else, the Tombow tape has not been sticking for very long. You know, I'll get everything stuck down, and then I'll come back a couple hours later, and like this top scrapbooking paper has popped off the card. So I've had to retape it several times. I hate that brand. It should not be on the market. Anyway, so that's what I got done. I'm really happy with that card. I really thought creatively on it. I hope you guys think it looks good too, because I'm really not a card maker, but I think it turned out really cute. So, my big news is that I will be moving, and I won't have a house to be moving into. Basically, what's happening is my mother came home and she told me to start packing because we're moving. Those were pretty much her words out of the blue. There was no just side talk of the possibility of moving or the thought of moving. She just came home and told me we were moving. So it's gonna happen in about 2 months, and we will be most likely moving into the family cabin, which is like the size of a normal garage, not a real big one. And it'll be out in the woods in the middle of nowhere, and we will be living there for several months. And because we need to not be paying mortgage on a house so that we can pay off some of our other debts, and hopefully after a few months of living down there or living in the cabin, we'll be able to move into a house, an actual house. So it's still a bit overwhelming for me. I'm very scared. So my mother was talking to me about it, and I probably will have internet up there. We'll probably be able to get internet hooked up there. But I doubt I'll be able to do a lot of crafting because the place is really tiny. It's a really tiny place. So I doubt I'll be able to do much crafting while we're up there because I'll have to have everything packed away and whatnot. We will still have the store open once we've gotten moved into the tiny cabin. But we'll only be able to ship on Saturdays and Mondays at this point. May change in the future, but I don't know. So, any sales from the store is obviously going to help us move. It's going to help us somehow buy a house, even though my mother was fired from her high-paying job and has a part-time job now and decided it was the prime time to buy a house. I don't know why, but anyways, so yeah, I doubt I'll be doing a lot of crafting, and once we actually start the process of moving out of the house, I probably won't really be online for a while until we can get internet hooked up there, if and when we do. But Leslie said that any message I had to pass on to any of you guys, she would happily happily pass on to you for me. So, yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. I don't really know how to explain the reason why we're moving, because I really don't know. I mean, our house is falling apart, and we can't afford to pay the mortgage and do the necessary upgrades for the house. So that's why we're moving, but I can't explain to you why we're moving now. Such a short period of time with no money. I don't have an answer for you on that one. But I just know in my heart everything will turn out fine. So, yeah, the kinks are still getting worked out right now. Plans are still being made. We're gonna try and get into a house as soon as we can. And for any of you animal lovers out there, don't worry, we're not leaving the animals. Unfortunately, we don't have the support I was hoping for from friends and family as far as them being able to take care of our, like, chickens and ducks and my fish and the rabbits while we have to live at the cabin. Nobody wants to volunteer to do that. So I do have one friend that lives about 5 hours from here, and she's agreed to take care of my catfish, my tank full of catfish. So that's a big burden off my chest, but I've still got to move all the rest of my aquariums up there, including my 4-foot goldfish tank, because nobody wants to take care of a 4-foot tank. Nobody has the space for a 4-foot tank, apparently. So, anyways, that's what's up with me, and that's why you probably won't be seeing any crafty videos from me, any hauls, any actual crafts being done, because we're basically going to be homeless for a while. We're gonna move in 2 months. We're gonna be packing and making arrangements from now till 2 months, and then that's when we'll be out of the house and living in the cabin for 2 to 4 months. And yeah, then hopefully we'll be in a house. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to share with you. And like I said, the store will be open still if any of you guys want to go there. I'll probably close it when we're, like, actually going out the door and you know, setting up shop and at the cabin. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. I don't think there's anything else I have to share with you guys. I think that's it. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.